So a quick take five here for the 5 Reasons Sports Network. I'm Louis Sung, and we're talking about the breaking news that literally just happened minutes ago. So veteran linebacker Shaquil Barrett has decided to let the Dolphins know that he wants to spend more time with his family, and as a result, he is going to be retiring officially from the NFL. So where does that leave the Miami Dolphins right now? It means that right before training camp, we're going to be putting a lot more pressure on the young pass rushers that Miami drafted this year, Chop Robinson and Mo Camara. We're going to need to see a lot more from them, and Jalen Phillips, it's a good thing that he's recovering as well as it seems like he is, because now Miami is down a pass rusher. We'll see if they decide to look elsewhere and see if maybe they can find someone else. Maybe they bring back Melvin Ingram as an emergency pass rusher type situation. But as of right now, the Miami Dolphins are down a pass rusher, with already them not having as many pass rushers as they would like starting training camp. Now, there are some other young players that are available that they can potentially look towards to get some extra help, but we were really counting on Shaq Barrett to be that veteran stopgap, just to hope and pray that Miami could hold it over until Bradley Chubb is ready to go, because as much as we're seeing a lot of Jalen Phillips, we're seeing very little of Bradley Chubb, so we probably should not expect him until at the very earliest sometime around mid-season, once the regular season actually begins. So once again, Miami is now in a serious situation with the pass rushing situation. I cannot fault the man for wanting to spend more time with his family. I absolutely understand it. I get it. But at the same time, you kind of wish that these decisions would get made before the season starts and not after you've already signed a contract with Miami saying, you know what, I'm ready to play for you guys. I'm ready to go. So the real question that I have is, what changed his mind now? I can only imagine maybe there's something going on in his personal life. I'm not going to speculate on what that might be, but it's clear that something changed very quickly, very rapidly, because this is a very sudden announcement that was just put out by Adam Schefter. Shaquil Barrett put it on his Instagram post that he was going to be officially retiring from the NFL. So once again, the Dolphins probably are now aware of it. I'm sure that Chris Grier, in the midst of trying to find a contract extension for Tua Tagovailoa, because there are still reports that are very mixed. Some reports say that they're this close on getting a contract signed. There are some reports saying that they're not anywhere close to having a contract signed. So now we have to add on this to the whole situation, with Chris Grier needing to potentially find another pass rusher to hold down the fort in absence of Shaquil Barrett. And again, we were hoping that Shaq Barrett would be available for the regular season. In many ways, Mo Camara is actually a very good comparison for what Shaq Barrett could have been. And I was really hoping that he would be able to mentor Camara. That's not going to be the case anymore, obviously. He's no longer available for Miami to use. So we shall see where this goes from here. Hopefully, if they do decide to go down this road, Miami is able to find another veteran pass rusher at a relatively cheap deal. We will be keeping you updated on what this means as far as the Miami Dolphins financial situation, because obviously the dotted line was already signed. So what does him retiring before the regular season actually do as far as that contract is concerned? So with all that being said, thank you for listening. We will have more for you on the 5 Reasons Sports Network coming up very shortly.